Hi friends, a very warm welcome to each and everyone. Thank you for stopping by and deciding to watch. I really appreciate your support. So today we are going to make this beautiful scarf, okay, with the red and whites. So for making this scarf, I use this yarn. It's a 3-ply yarn and it's a 3-weight category, okay, and you can use any DK weight yarn, whichever you like. You can use different yarn and just substitute with the recommended hook or go one size bigger. I went one size bigger. The recommended hook size was 4.5 mm. I went 5 mm because I wanted a little looser fit, the little looser shells, okay, so that it can show nice and better. So you can go increase your hook size to get a better look, okay. So this scarf measures 56 inches. You can decide it to make it small or less, however you want. So you will need a measuring tape so that you can measure the length you want for your scarf, and the width is 6 inches. That totally up to you, okay. And you will need scissor and yarn needle. So with all these things ready, let's get started. I hope you enjoy making this scarf, okay, and just stay tuned because we will be doing a matching hat for the scarf, okay. So let's get started. Okay, so we are going to start by making a slip knot, then placing it on a hook, and then we are going to chain 4. 1 2 3 4, okay, hold that place, then chain 4 again. 1 2 3 4, hold it up here, then do again chain 4. So now this scarf requires multiple of 4, okay. So if you want the same size which I have done 56 inches, and for a DK yarn I have made a 312 chain, okay. So if you're using a DK yarn, you're going to use 312 chain and you will get a 56-inch scarf with this design. So you're just going to measure your chain in this way, okay, and then pick up the work and just chain 1 2 3 4, put your finger up, chain 4 again, 1 2 3 4, and you will continue in this way, putting multiple of 4 till you get your desired height. Now I'm showing you a sampler, so I will stop here, okay. And once you finish your work, you're just going to add chain 1, okay. You're going to add 1 chain. Now in the second chain from the hook, we are going to turn our work and we are going to work in the back hump only and make a single crochet. So we are making 1 single crochet in the back hump. You can take 1 loop of the chain if you feel comfortable, okay, and work a single crochet till the end. So if you're doing the 312 chain, you will have 312 single crochet. You should have them, okay. That's how it will work. Now once you reach at the end, okay, after the single crochet row, you're going to chain 1, turn your work, and in the very first stitch we are going to put 1 single crochet. Okay, then skip 2, and in the third one we are going to put 5 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 to 4 and 5. Okay, then we skip 2 and single crochet in the next. So this is what you're going to do. Okay, so we are going to skip 2, and now after a single crochet it will be a shell. So skip 2 stitches, and in the third one it will be a shell. That is, a shell is 5 double crochet. 2, 3, 4 and 5, then skip 2 and single crochet. This is what we are going to repeat all the way till the end. So all the way till you reach at the end of your scarf, you're going to do this. The first row will be single crochet, skip 2, a shell, skip 2, and then single crochet in the next, all the way till you reach at the end. So here I've reached at the end, and my last stitch is a single crochet. Now to get an even row where you start with a single crochet and end with a single crochet, you should make sure that whatever number you get for your chain, you count the chain after you have got the measurement and just divide it by 2. Okay, so if it is divisible by 2, you will end up with both the matching side, and if you don't end up, you don't worry. Okay, you can always, when you reach at the end, and if you're getting a shell at the end, just open the single crochet row, the shell row, and the chain, and just add 4 extra chain. Okay, and you will get your measurement in this way. Okay, now once you finish, I'm going to chain 1 and snip the yarn over here this side, leaving a space so that I can weave in the tail later. Okay, then we are going to turn our work and insert the hook in the first single crochet. Now I'm going to grab my other color, okay, whichever color you like. Leave a little longer tail because we need to sew them, or you can use them as a tassel at the end, and we are going to make a slip knot, place it on the hook, pull it through, and chain 3. 1, 2 and 3. So this chain 3 counts as the first double crochet. Okay, and now we are going to put 2 double crochet in that same place, the same single crochet, 2 more double crochet. So this is a half shell. Okay, we start our second row with a half shell, that is chain 3. So, and then we skip 2 stitches, 1, 2, and find the middle of the shell and make a single crochet. Okay, then skip 2, and here is the single crochet from the previous row. So in a single crochet, you're going to put a shell. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Then skip 2 double crochet here of the shell, and the third double crochet you will put a single crochet. Then skip 2 and you will get a single crochet. So single crochet from the previous row, you will put a shell and a single crochet on the middle double crochet of the shell. Okay, just find the middle and put a single crochet, and that's what you're going to do all the way till the end. Now here is the shell. I did my last single crochet, and this is the single crochet from the previous row. We are going to put 3 double crochet in that, just how we started our row with 3 double crochet. So we will end our row the same way, 3 double crochet. Okay, chain 1 and cut the yarn, leaving enough yarn for weaving in later. Okay, now just before grabbing the other color, turn your work, insert your hook on top of the last double crochet. So that's where you're going to start your color A. So we are going to go back on the color, which is the first color, make a slip knot, place it on the hook, pull it through, chain 1, and now we will do single crochet in that. Okay, so when the last stitch is a double crochet, the starting stitch is a single crochet, and when the last stitch is single crochet, the starting stitch is a double crochet. Okay, so now here the double crochet has a single crochet, and the single crochet will get a shell, that is 5 double crochet, 3, 4 and 5, and then we go top of the middle of the double crochet. So here 1, 2 double crochet, this is the third one, and we will put a single crochet on that. A single crochet here, we'll get a shell, that is 5 double crochet, and a shell, 5 double crochet, will get a single crochet. So make sure when you're putting a shell, you count your shells double crochet so that you have 5 of them. Okay, and this is how we go on. Okay, so first round is where you get a double crochet at the end. Second round is where you get single crochet at the end. So you will just alternate the rows and continue working. Okay, so how many rows? 2, 4 and 5. Let me finish this row and we'll talk about the further details. Now here we have reached the end. Okay, here my last shell in the previous single crochet. Now at the last, here we have this chain 3. So in the third chain here, just going to grab the loop, okay, and make my last single crochet in that. Chain 1, and I'm going to cut the yarn. Okay, pull it out, cinch it like this, turn my work and put my hook and be ready for the next round. So this is how you're going to alternate between white and red. If you're using other colors, you can do that too. Now for my scarf, I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows in red, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows in white. okay, because I have the starting and ending with the same color. Okay, so this is how I did. So what is the length? So it is 6 inches. Okay, if you can see here, it is 6 inches of the width. So now if you want any big, you want to make it wider, you just have to keep on adding the rows. Now once you finish putting the rows, your last row will be in the same red color. Now here I have cut the yarn. So I will just put one more row in white color, and I'll be back when I have my red color, and I will show you what we have to do for the last row. Okay, so whenever you're starting with white, it will be chain 3 and 2 double crochet in that same place. We start with the half shell. Okay, then single crochet in the middle, a shell in the single crochet. Okay, so here I've finished my row in the red, and once you have done, you're satisfied with the height, so you're going to chain 1, turn your work, and now we are just going to put 1 single crochet in each. Okay, on top of the shell and on top of a single crochet, just 1 single crochet row. Okay, just to get the same thing both the side. Okay, same effect both the side, the edges. We are just going to put 1 single crochet row all the way till the end. And once you finish, chain 1, snip the yarn, and now pull it out, cinch it tight, and now you can weave in all the ends. Okay, so you will have little bit ends, but the effect is so magnificent. So this is the red side dominating, and this is the white side dominating. So you can decide whichever way you like. I really like this way. Okay, so I hope you understood, and if you have any questions regarding this, please do write in the comment section, and I will definitely answer them. So this is how I made my scarf. So this is the white side and this is the right side, so you can wear any side whichever you like. So the same way. Okay, and once you weave in your ends here, it keeps a nice and clean edge. You can just leave the tails in this way and use it as a tassel. You can leave the tails in this way and you can use them as tassel, and you can add more at the end and at the start to make it look more even if you like. Okay, so it's totally up to you. If you don't feel like weaving the ends, you can keep them as tassels, and the scarf is ready. So I hope you enjoyed making this scarf as much as I did. Stay tuned for matching hat for this. It's going to come very soon. So I'll see you in our next video with the matching hat for the scarf. Till then, take care and bye bye friends.